These leading oil and natural gas companies could be worth buying on the dip. The recent decline in crude oil has led to a pullback in the share prices of major oil companies. Chevron. A new acquisition has analysts revising up their estimates of this oil major. Occidental Petroleum. Warren Buffett continues to buy the dip in this oil giant. British Petroleum. This oil supermajor continues to post profits on the back of strong energy trading. Let's dive in. Here are the supermajors, the 3 best oil stocks to buy now. Welcome to Timely Investment Research. The price of oil has declined significantly since last summer when it hit a multi-year high of $122 per barrel. Today, West Texas Intermediate crude oil, the U.S. standard, is trading at $74 a barrel. Brent crude oil, the international benchmark, currently trades for $78 per barrel. The decline in crude oil has led to a pullback in the share prices of major oil companies in recent months following a stamping bull run throughout much of 2022. On the backs of record profits, dividend increases, and share buybacks, oil stocks were the best stocks to buy in 2022. Many leading energy companies saw their share price more than double. Now, the stocks of oil and natural gas companies are again in retreat as prices for crude normalize. So, should investors buy the dip or wait to see where oil prices settle before starting a new position? The consensus view of analysts seems to be for investors to take advantage of the current retreat and buy shares in energy companies. Here are the 3 best oil stocks to buy now. Number 1. Chevron. U.S. energy giant Chevron is increasing its oil footprint by acquiring shale producer PDC Energy. The takeover of PDC will enable Chevron to increase its U.S. production, capital expenditures, and cash flow. Simultaneously, Chevron will start to scale back in other parts of the world over geopolitical issues such as Russia's invasion of Ukraine and civil war in Africa. Many analysts praise the PDC Energy acquisition and say it should help elevate Chevron stock. HSBC raised its price target on Chevron's stock to $198 and maintained a hold rating on the shares. Investment bank Morgan Stanley kept its $198 price target but lifted its recommendation to a buy rating. After a big run-up in the first half of last year, Chevron stock has pulled back 15% in the past 6 months, presenting a decent entry point for investors. A dividend that yields 3.84% is attractive too. Number 2. Occidental Petroleum. Famed investor Warren Buffett keeps on buying shares of Occidental Petroleum. The latest regulatory disclosure shows that Buffett bought more Occidental Petroleum stock this year as the price has slumped. The Oracle of Omaha purchased 3.46 million Occidental shares in May, paying just over $200 million for them. Buffett now owns 24.4% of the U.S. oil company, worth a total of $12.7 billion. He seems to start buying the stock each time its price dips below $60 per share. At this year's annual meeting of his holding company, Berkshire Hathaway, Buffett threw cold water on the rumors that he is planning to take majority control of Occidental Petroleum. He told the assembled crowd that we're not going to buy control. We wouldn't know what to do with it. As of Chevron, Occidental Petroleum stock has retreated over the past 6 months. It declined 15% after the share price more than doubled in 2022, with its dividend currently yielding 1.2%. Number 3. British Petroleum. European energy giant British Petroleum, commonly known as BP, saw its share price dip recently after it announced plans to slow its pace of stock buybacks. The news arrived as British Petroleum reported a $5 billion profit in this year's first quarter due largely to successful oil and gas trading by the company. However, British Petroleum stock dipped more than 8% on the news that the company plans to repurchase $1.75 billion worth of shares in this year's second quarter, down from $2.75 billion in the previous quarter. Despite the post-earnings dip, British Petroleum stock has increased 4% in the last 6 months as most of its peers have seen their share prices decline. The company has avoided a slump in its stock, thanks to its ability to continue generating strong profits even as the price of oil retreats. Plus, many investors are attracted to British Petroleum's hefty quarterly dividend payment, which currently yields 4.36%. In 2022, British Petroleum posted record annual profits of $27.7 billion, more than double its profits in 2021. The company's previous record profit was $26.3 billion back in 2008. Thanks for spending some time with us today, Timely Investment Research. We're so glad you did. If you found value in today's video, please give us a like, hit that bell icon to never miss an upload, and hey, don't forget to subscribe.